What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to check out a super lightweight transmitter. It's an 8-channel transmitter from Radiolink. This is the T8S BT. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a pretty interesting radio. It is sort of a smaller format radio that would probably most likely be used for tiny whoop or micro brushless. You could probably also fly it on 5-inch or bigger. But I think that this would probably be more along the lines of whoops or micro brushless. So if you want something kind of quick and easy to just set up and fly on any types of smaller quads, this would be the one. This is set up in mode 2, and this battery inside this radio is a 1S. I believe it was a 900 milliamp here. Inside it can be charged with an Android style micro USB cable from any outlet up to about 2 amps. So pretty cool there. It also does have built-in Bluetooth, this version, which is nice. It comes with a super awesome app. It has a scan code on the inside of the manual for the Bluetooth app, and you can go straight to that, and it's actually pretty decent. It does have all kinds of model controls inside, and what's nice about the app is that you can have multiple models on this particular transmitter. I believe on a previous version it might not have been available, but you can add multiple models with this new version. So correct me if I'm wrong there, but you have tons of advanced menus for changing all of the different channels on the radio, which is cool. You can also add dual rates in here, and up to about 8 channels like I mentioned before, but you can really get pretty detailed in your model setups in this particular controller. So very basic setup on the outside of this controller. We have 2 3-position switches, which is nice. We have channel 7 there, channel 5. These are both 3-position switch, and we have a dial here for channel 8 in case you had some type of gimbal operation on your drone. And we have this momentary switch here as well on channel 6, which is kind of cool. And down bottom, this is your USB port right here for charging up your radio, and this actually charges quite quick. I believe it charges up total in under an hour, which is kind of cool. This power button is in the middle here. Press and hold, and you'll see it start up, and it has an LED for how well it's charged, up to 4 for 100%. We also have trim along each axis right here, all the different throttle. We have yaw, we have aileron and elevator here, and you can bind up pretty much any type of RC to this radio, which is kind of cool. So using their variety of receivers, the receivers are fairly cheap. You can get on the Radiolink website, or you can go on Amazon, which is cool. So all their stuff is available on Amazon. And I was looking actually today, this particular radio is on there for about $55. And I'm not sure if that comes with a receiver or not, but I have a feeling it does. It also has, well, actually the receiver version I see here, it does come with a receiver ready version for $66. So an extra 10 bucks, 11 bucks will get you the radio and the receiver, which is kind of cool. So I've used this one before. I did a review on the original one without the Bluetooth, and I had to link it up directly to the phone. But this one is very similar, just adding the new option for Bluetooth. And it also has anti-interference option where it does switch between modes. Now, if you're wondering what type of range you can get on this particular model, it's actually around 2 kilometers, which is cool. That's about 1.2 miles for US standard, imperial standards. And they sent me the R8EF receiver, which is nice because this one has up to 8 channels, so I can use this one on an aircraft, RC car, boat, whatever I want here. And it also supports S-Bus and PPM, which is nice. So your S-Bus channel down here, you have your signal positive and ground there. It looks like it might lay out like that. So that top pin right there might be your signal row. And in the middle, obviously, is going to be your power, and ground on the very bottom. And I could be wrong about that, but the good news is if you plug things in backwards, it's not going to fry anything like some older receivers would. But this is also going to show you that it is bound up by an LED on there, and there is a procedure in the manual to how to bind it up. It's actually pretty easy to bind up any receiver to this Radiolink T8S. And while you're here checking out this radio, let's just go ahead and put it on the scale because I want you guys to see how light this is. 151 grams is great for traveling. If you guys are looking for something super lightweight, throw in a bag. If you're traveling overseas, this battery would definitely be able to go on the airplane. Probably going to check this in your luggage, but very lightweight at 151 grams. That's really great. And one other thing I have to tell you guys before we let you go at the end of this overview is that this one is also compatible with Futuba receivers. So if you already have a whole bunch of the FHSS protocol receivers, you can use those on here as well. So that's kind of cool that you can do that. So either the Radiolink receivers or Futuba is actually super cool options. But I like this radio, and it doesn't feel like a total toy in my hands. The gimbals do remind me of the FlySky i6 series gimbals. They are sort of plastic gimbals. They're not Hall gimbals. They're super high end, but for around $55, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, if you're looking for a radio that's cool for any type of micro brushless or whoop flying, check out the Radiolink T8S. Super cool little micro series radios, and probably keep going along with this one because I think they sell quite well. But thanks again for checking out my channel and one of the newest products out there for you guys in the hobby. I'm Justin Davis. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.